Okay, excellent. So welcome to another session. We'll start in the chair this afternoon. So feet firmly planted onto the floor, supported in the chair, but you're not right the way down in a slouch position. You're not pulled upright either. Just a comfortable, supported start point. Arms are relaxed in your lap. And when you're ready, you're just going to bring your attention to your breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. This stage, though, we're not trying to force the breathing or take the deep breath. We're just conscious of air flowing in, gently resting in the lungs, and then exhale, air flowing out. Become aware of what's happening around you, any noises within the room, clocks ticking, air conditioning or fans blowing, noises outside the room, traffic, or school run, roadworks. And just making space for all of those stimuli, just to be there. You're not going to kind of jump in and start trying to fight them or get cross with them. You're just going to allow them to come and go and be present. And we're going to start to increase the depth of the breath. A bit stronger in breath. In through the nose, slowly out. Start to notice the rise and fall of your ribcage. So really draw in those deep breaths, the belly, breathing with the diaphragm. Start to get that big lift of the trunk. Extending into the chair. Actively now coming into that upright tense position. Choosing to let the tension go. Bring the head and neck in. Lift the head and the neck. And the opposite, relaxing down. There's always, of any of these movements, just work within your zone that you feel confident. As you breathe into the middle this time. On the out breath, just let the head and neck turn to one side. Breathing in. Nice big breath in and hold. That tension in the trunk extending into the chair. Just let the tension go on the out breath and hold the relaxed position. All that tension release from the neck, the back, shoulders. Step back. You feel okay with your arms, let them hang. Your upper body and your neck aren't your favourite area, then rest the arms, the weight of them on the legs. And then draw in through the in-breath. Extend that trunk, bring the shoulders up. And let the tension go. relax on the out. Tension on, shoulders up, elbows bending. Shoulders, elbows, fists. Nice big draw in this time. Shoulders up, elbows bent. Fists tight. Just tighten up the face and the neck. Good. And then let that tension go. Hold that relaxed position. Arms drawing in, connect in and lift. Relax. Tension. Lift. Last one. Big breath in. Fingers out. Arms straight. Extending the trunk. Hold that in breath. Let the tension go. And hold that relaxed position. Good. Okay. A little bit forward in your chair. You're going to come out into that tense position and you're going to relax back down into that flex position. Okay, so breath in, up nice and tall, shoulders back, little lift of the chin. Good, and then let that tension go. Last one. Big tension on hold. And relax, let the tension go. Okay. The next couple you can do in the chair, or you can do them in standing, it's your decision. Okay. From there, if you are standing, just soften your knees like you're perched. If you're sitting, as before, a little space to move into. So you're going to take that breath in, extend the spine, so really get those extensor muscles working. On the out breath though, down. Relax into that rotated position. Back through the middle, breath in. And Yes, nice rotation, controlled, relaxed movement of the body. Into the middle, big breath in. Grow tall, just straighten those knees, hold that tense position. And relax, just let that tension go. Good. Side to side. So breath in. Breathe out, reach down. Breath in. Breathe out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Hold the tension. Relax. Okay. Into the forward bend. Again, you can still do this in sitting or standing. Breath in. Extension on, trunk nice and tight. And relax. Chin down. Going towards the floor. And again. In. Breath out. No fear, nice and confident. Back is strong. Working in the area you feel confident with. You build on that area session by session, week by week. One more. Okay, so a nice little warm up then of the trunk. Legs next. Nice, good level, letting the hips drop. Yeah, and ground, plant those feet shoulder width, gently down. Hit the knees. And that loading movement under load. And you decide how deep you want to go. Continuing the warm up. Okay, just through the tiptoes. Good. Okay, go on to our weights. I encourage you to work on some functional loadings. Use light weights, tin of beans, bottles of water. Get yourself some dumbbells. These are about 4 kg. They look heavier than they are. Okay, so first off then we're going to do our squats. Okay, repetition range that I'm gonna focus on is up to 30. And for you then, that could be 1, 5, 10, doesn't matter. If you're new and joining 5 to 10, you've been coming regularly or practicing regularly, then you'll know your rep range and you're looking just to match that or add 1 or 2. So when you're ready, down we go. Five, 10, 15. And then you're in control. Slow down, take a breather. 20. Five, 'Good. Okay, so nice, good. In the trunk, we'll be working nice and strong. We'll do some shoulders. We're going to curl the arms and then press overhead. This will be up to 20. Same concepts as before. If you're new to it, start small, build yourself up slowly. So shoulders up. 10, 15, 20. Good. Okay, now add in side bend. Just going to pop the weight down for a moment. Again, do up to 15 on each side. Reaching to the side, through and across. Then excellent. Switching sides. The side up and over. Yeah, good. Okay, bring your weight back in. So work through back through the legs. So lunge position this time. So 1 foot forward, 1 behind. So there's your starting position. And you just sink your weight down the middle. Get up to 15 on one. And then we'll switch over. Again, if you're new, start 5 or 10. And good. Switching. And good. Okay. Arms this time, shoulders, working the neck, shoulder muscles, arms are coming out to the side, up to 20. Again, you choose anywhere in between there. And off we go. Shoulder. Five. And in. Good. Okay, last exercise of the weight. We're going to do our roll downs. So we bring the breath back in for this. Breath in. On that out breath, just reaching down. Go up to 10. Forward bends. Again, how deep you go, it's absolutely in your control. Okay, if you don't feel you can go all the way to the floor, that's fine. Make a mental note of where you did go to and how many you did. And look to build on that. And two more. Good. Okay, take your weights away somewhere. You trip over around, take on a bit of drink fluid if you need to. And from there, then we'll take ourselves into Now kneeling position, so on your hands and knees on the floor, on your mat. Or if you really struggle with the floor, you can do this on your bed. So, hands on the shoulders, knees on the hips. Just that rolling forward and back of the pelvis. Nice, good. Rotation, the hips and pelvis, number spine, lower back follows. Gradually further up into the rib cage. South back. Start position, allow your hands to creep forward, sink your bottom down. Stretching all the hips, knees, shoulders. Again, you work to your own ability. If you're caught here, that's fine. If you're unhappy with the shoulders up high, you can just soften them. You work on your individual ability. So from here, back into kneeling pose. Need some space behind you. You're not going to get your feet into a window or door or anything. So stretch the foot away, extend, turn down, and the opposite, and down. And this is just what's happening in the trunk. There'll be a little bit of weight transferring through the arms and the opposite leg. Not twisting the body. Two, one. Knees back under the hips. Just loosen. I'm quite familiar with this pelvic tilt or that cow kind of stretch. I've heard it called. Lovely. Getting the joints open into flexion and closing, much like a door or a window. You want full range of opening and closing. You don't want it jarred, stiff and stuck, or unable to close it. Same with our joints. We want that full range. To help that stretching all that connective tissue, fascia, the muscles, the ligaments. You hold that deep stretch position. You can shift your weight side to side, just loosens those hips and lower back a little bit more. And become aware of how your body is moving. Out from that stretch, resting on your tummy. Begin with our arms at our side. This is when you set yourself up for this one, the shoulders are coming back, the arms are lifting. Lift that upper trunk. Nice and neutral there in the spine, head and the neck. You're not leaving your forehead on the floor, but you're not lifting your chin up high either. You're not here kind of straining, you're not kind of relaxed down here, holding neutral. We'll carry on with that position. Arms at your sides, a bit lighter. You want to make it a bit more challenging as you come up. You bring your hands up, take them back and down. Your level 1 is just to lift and lower. Level 2, lift, reach the arms up and down. You decide the level you want to work at. You're feeling all these muscles in the lower back, rib cage, shoulders, all working nice and strong. One more. So, rest your arms where you feel comfortable, forehead on the hands. If you've got a push your pillow, you can pop that there. From there, working back onto the legs this time. So it's a bend of the knee and down, opposite and down. Yeah. First level, just a bit of tension in the front of the thigh, in the front of the hip. A bit of switching on in the hamstring muscles in the back of the thigh. If you're feeling comfortable and confident with that, from there you bend the knee. You're just going to lift the knee up off the floor, off the mat, off the bed, wherever you find yourself, and relax it down. Bend to the opposite leg, lift, and down. Good. Again, if you feel confident and want to challenge that more, you bend the knee, you lift the knee, and then extend the leg, and then lower down. All around the back, bottom, back of the thigh. You don't have to lift it too high, you just take the weight of the leg, stretch it out. Size those lower back and buttock and neck pains. Same as always, you will find your level that works for you. Too much of a good exercise will still give you problems. Too little of a good exercise and we won't get that change. Last one coming up. Down there. Excellent. Bring yourselves into our kneeling position. Back through those stretches. Down. Lateral rocks side to side. Nice deep breath in this position. Slowly in. Okay, come around onto your side. Set yourself up in your clown position. Hips are bent, feet are together. Open and close the knee up to 20 times. 5. 20. Excellent. Same start position, whole leg lift and lower leg. So up and down. And up to 20. 5. Okay, not to do, have to do the whole 20. It's all about working out your level. 10. Good. Feet come off the floor. Open and closing. Good. Feet come down. One last one. Legs are extended. Again, it's up to 20. Lift and down. And good stuff. Okay, so you feel that in my left side, doesn't matter which side you're on, feel it all in the glutes and side of the thigh. I'm going to switch sides. Get settled. First position. Hips at 45 degrees. The feet sitting together in line with the body. So, exercise number 1, open and closing the knee up to 20 repetitions. Ready, open and close. Okay. Mm. Good. Hold leg lift and lower. And mm. Good. Okay. Feet off the floor. And close the knee. And mm. So, feet down, legs extended. Lower that top leg up to 20. 5. 10. Mm. Just ease around onto your back, then last position. Self set up, head and shoulders relaxed, a bit more about a cushion, it's your choice. And just to start, bring those feet and knees together, the arms to the side, and just ease the knees over to one side, through the middle, over to the left. Good. Draw yourself back into the middle there. Setting yourself up, starting on the legs, just going to slide the leg away, one leg away, and turn, opposite, turn. Awareness of the rest of the body though, head, neck and shoulders, relaxed. Going to be some tension on your core as you're working that lower quadrant. Then if you're confident enough to challenge it, you draw one knee up off, foot off the floor, knee in the air. This time you stretch the leg away, or it back and down. If your tendons are a bit tight in your hip, it's not uncommon to feel a bit of a click or a clunk. Then there's nothing dangerous or harmful with this as an exercise. And then again from there, next challenge, you bring one knee up, you bring both knees up. If you need a little bit of assistance, support the weight to your legs, that's fine. If you can, let your hands roll away. Just push the foot away and return. Away and return. Again, you're in control. Start off small range of motion. As you feel more confident, extend that leg further away. Start to feel the pressure too much, just take the weight of the legs with your hands, take the pressure off. Then you can keep going, do a few more. And as you come to that finish point, then take the knees, knee into your chest. That stretch there, lower trunk, one leg down. Both feet are down. Stretch your feet away from you. Let those hip flexors relax, the front of the hips of the thighs. Hands on the tummy, nice, slow breath in. Feel your hands rising as your diaphragm pushes down. And then and the knees come back. And on that start position, focus more on the upper abdominals, hands sliding up, and return. Little ones there. You find the tension on your neck feels a bit strong. Take the weight of the head with the hands and draw up, but keep the chin open, don't drag the chin onto the chest. The next part, going to do the same, so that lift, if you can, you draw one knee up and down. Good. So you've got the upper body, the part one, upper body and single leg for part two. Part three, again, only if you feel confident to, just rest otherwise. Both knees are off the floor. So lift and lower. And if you need to, take the weight to the head, just support. Last one there. Good. Again, take the tension off. Hold those knees. Down. As before, legs away. All the hips, flexors relax. Nice breath in. Back in. Feet and knees are together. Knees are rolling side to side. Okay, last bit of strength work. Working the lower back and the bottom. So that little tilt with the pelvis. And relax. So starts off very fine control at the hips and the pelvis. So flattening of the back and then an arching of the back. So again, we're back to that open closing. Those joints. Good for the joints, good for the discs, good for the nerves. Start to build a little bit higher and down. And start building all the way up now. Drive those hips up nice and high, up onto the shoulder blades. From there, slowly. 4, shut the legs away, hands on the tummy. Deep belly breath, hands lifting. Knees are back in, knees together, just gently. Rotation of the trunk side to side. And down and over onto one side. With it. Cross and over and just hold. And stretch. So let all the tension out. So you're not using your abdominal muscles to hold you there. Just let the weight of the legs down. Stretching across. Back into that middle position. Bit of a stretch of the hips. You're looking to bring the left foot up. The one part you can just take hold of the hip and the knee, the ankle and the knee, draw it towards you. If you can, you're going to pick up the opposite leg, pull that in as well. So you get a big, deep stretch right in here, in the glute area. Down, And changing over. Again, put the knee drawn in. If you can, bring the other leg up, grasp it into the stretch. Yeah, easing out from there. One leg outstretched, one leg tucked in, reaching down to that outstretched leg. Changing legs. Back into kneeling. And just back rolling, forward rolling. From there, just take your hands round to the right, left hand side. And as you drop your bottom down to your feet, just slide your hands back. Feel the stretch through that right shoulder, right side of the rib cage, down into the right hip and lower back. And out from that stretch, with hands round to the opposite side. And just drag the hand back. Feel it stretch all the way through the shoulder, down the side of the ribs, down into the lower back. And then last time in the middle, sink your bottom down to your feet, hands in front. Take a nice deep breath. Hands are drawn back to the knees, bring the head up above the chest, let your blood pressure start to catch up. Bring yourself back onto your feet. Yeah, blood pressure can continue to catch up. Nice and easy, then a little side bend, stretch to the side. The opposite side. Your arms are in front, little rotation to the side. Good. Finish, nice breath in. As long as your head feels okay, you're not feeling too lightheaded, head down towards the feet again. Go a little bit further. Ease yourself back up into the upright position. Feet are underneath, knees under hips, shoulders and ribs up high, chin tucked in. Weight even through the feet. Nice breath in. Breath out to finish. Congratulations, well done. Enjoy the rest of your day.